There's a moment, just after dawn, when the world is still, the air is crisp, and a long, wide shape glides forward with silent, relentless determination. No engine rumble. No gear shifts. Just motion and precision. This is the all-new Porsche Panamera next-gen hybrid. Not just a refresh, but a revolution. And it's not just efficient, it's remarkable. Over 700 horsepower. 0 to 60 in 3.0 seconds. A new platform that makes it lighter, stiffer, and more agile than ever. A design so sleek, so balanced, it looks like it was drawn by the gods of automotive art. This isn't just Porsche's answer to the Mercedes S-Class or the BMW 7 Series. It's their declaration that the Grand Tourer doesn't have to sacrifice soul for comfort. From the moment it appears, with its 4-point LED headlights glowing like digital knives, its fastback silhouette cutting through the morning mist, you know this is different. It's not pretending to be a combustion car. It's embracing the future, with confidence, style, and real-world brilliance. Today, we're diving deep into the next-gen Panamera, from its head-turning design to its driver-focused cockpit, from its whisper-quiet performance to its cutting-edge hybrid tech. We'll break down how fast it goes, how it charges, and whether it can truly go toe-to-toe with the likes of the Lucid Air, the Audi RS e-tron GT, and even the upcoming BMW i7. And by the end, you'll know, is this the most underrated Grand Tourer on the market? Or is it too quiet to be exciting? Let's find out. Let's start with the way it looks, because the next-gen Panamera doesn't just carry on the brand's design language, it evolves it. At first glance, it's unmistakably Porsche, that long hood, the fastback roofline, the wide stance, but everything about it feels more refined. Sculpted. Purposeful. The overall length is 198.7 inches, width 77.8, height just 56.1, making it slightly longer and wider than the outgoing model, with a roofline that flows into the trunk like a missile ready to launch. And with a drag coefficient of just 0.24, it's one of the most aerodynamic production Grand Tourers ever built, a key reason it's so efficient and stable at high speeds. Up front, you're greeted by the new 4-point LED headlights, a signature Porsche design element that pulses with light when you unlock the car. It's not just for show, it houses sensors for driver assistance and adaptive cooling for the battery and motors. On either side are the ultra-slim, full LED headlights, now with dynamic turn signals and animated welcome sequences that light up like a greeting when you approach. There's no traditional grille, of course, no engine to cool, but Porsche didn't leave a blank space. Instead, they've sculpted a smooth, aerodynamic intake with active shutters that open only when needed for battery or motor cooling. It's clean, functional, and still unmistakably Porsche. Now, step back and take in the profile, because this is where the next-gen Panamera truly shines. That long hood, the short rear deck, the fastback roofline that flows seamlessly into the trunk. The doors open with a soft click, revealing frameless windows and flush door handles that pop out when you approach. And look at those wheels, 20-inch forged alloys on the base model, 21-inch on the Turbo S, wrapped in low rolling resistance tires, filling the arches perfectly. They're not just stylish, they're lightweight and aerodynamically sculpted, with optional aero covers to further reduce drag. The side profile is defined by a single, sharp character line that runs from the front fender all the way to the taillights. Clean, uninterrupted, and purposeful. No clutter. No unnecessary vents. Just smooth, flowing surfaces that guide the eye from front to back. And check out the rear quarter windows. They taper into the C-pillar with a subtle crease that echoes Porsche's recent design language, but with a more refined, efficiency-focused execution. Around back, the story continues. You've got a full-width LED light bar, not just a strip, but a dynamic display that animates when you unlock the car and pulses when you brake. The trunk lid is smooth and uncluttered, with a subtle lip spoiler for downforce. And the rear diffuser? Pure style, no exhaust to hide, of course, but it gives the car a planted, aggressive stance. The license plate is centered, clean, and framed by the wide track. And under the skin, the rear motor and battery are perfectly balanced, giving the car near 50-50 weight distribution, critical for handling and stability. And let's talk presence, because the Panamera isn't trying to scream for attention. It's confident, understated, and elegant. It doesn't need a roaring engine or a massive grille to prove itself. It's for the young professional who values substance over flash, the family commuter who wants innovation without pretense, and the enthusiast who still cares about how a car feels. This is a car for people who care about design, efficiency, and real-world usability. It's a daily driver with long-distance comfort, a tech showcase that doesn't feel overwhelming, and a vehicle that proves you don't need a luxury badge to get serious electric range. This isn't just a car, it's a lifestyle. Now, let's step inside, because if the exterior is a masterclass in modern minimalism, the interior is where Porsche truly makes its case for the future. Sliding into the cabin, the first thing you notice is the space. Despite its sleek, fastback roofline, the next-gen Panamera feels huge inside. That's thanks to Porsche's new premium platform hybrid, PPH, designed from the ground up for next-generation hybrids, with no transmission tunnel, no engine block steering room. The result? A wheelbase of 117.4 inches, longer than a Rolls-Royce Ghost, which means rear legroom that's nothing short of first class. Even at 6'3", I had over 6 inches of space between my knees and the front seat. And the ceiling? That panoramic glass roof stretches from the base of the windshield all the way to the rear window, making the cabin feel like a lounge in the sky. The materials? Luxurious, sustainable, and meticulously finished. You've got optional nubuck leather, soft, rich, and available in onyx, sand, or carmine red. Or go for the eco-conscious Sensitech, made from recycled fishing nets and ocean plastics, that feels just as premium. Real open-pore wood trim on the dash and doors, no fake plastic here. Brushed aluminum accents. Every surface you touch feels expensive, tightly assembled, and thoughtfully placed. No squeaks, no rattles, just precision craftsmanship that rivals the best in the business. Now, look at the dash, because this is where Porsche throws down the gauntlet. Dominating the center is the 12.6-inch curved OLED display, clean, minimalist, and powered by the latest Porsche communication management. It's not just beautiful, it's functional. The interface is clean, responsive, and powered by Porsche's new AI-driven software. No lag, no freezing, no hunting through submenus. Climate controls, always visible at the bottom. Navigation, crystal clear, with real-time EV routing that factors in elevation, weather, and traffic to maximize range. And here's the genius part. Voice control is seamless. Hey Porsche, lower the temperature and play some jazz. Done. Hey Porsche, find the nearest charging station with restrooms. On screen, it even recognizes multiple user profiles, so the car knows who's driving and adjusts seating, mirrors, and preferences automatically. Below that, near the center console, is a beautifully crafted crystal gear selector. Not a stalk, not a dial, but a sculpted piece of art that glows softly when you start the car. It's angled perfectly toward the driver, minimizing glare. And speaking of lighting, the ambient system here is next level. You've got 30 color options, with zones that can be customized independently. Want a soft blue glow on the footwells and a warm amber on the dash? Done. There's even a mood light feature that shifts colors based on driving mode. Cool blue in eco, warm red in sport. It's not just mood lighting, it's an experience. Seating. Plush, supportive, and available with heating, ventilation, and massage. The front seats are 16-way power adjustable, with excellent bolstering for long drives. In the back, even better. Thanks to that long wheelbase and flat floor, rear passengers get limo-like legroom. And the rear seats are heated, with their own climate controls, USB-C ports, and even a rear touchscreen for adjusting settings. This isn't just a driver's car, it's a full family luxury machine. Storage. Surprisingly practical. There's a deep center console with wireless charging, 2 USB-C ports, and enough room for your phone, wallet, and keys. The door pockets are wide, the glove box is deep, and the rear armrest has cup holders and controls for the rear passengers. And despite being a performance machine, it's got a real trunk, 15.7 cubic feet, which is more than a Tesla Model S. Plus, there's a front trunk, or frunk, with another 3.3 cubic feet of space. That's enough for groceries, a carry-on, or charging cables. For a car this sleek, it's shockingly livable. Now, let's talk tech, because if the design and interior are impressive, the technology is where the next-gen Panamera truly separates itself from the pack. Porsche has equipped the new Panamera with one of the most advanced tech suites in its class, and it's all designed to make your life easier, not more complicated. Starting with driver assistance, Porsche InnoDrive combines adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, traffic jam assist, and hands-free highway driving in select regions. It uses a combination of cameras, radar, and ultrasonic sensors to deliver confident, smooth automation. It can handle lane changes, on-ramp merging, and even stop-and-go traffic with near-human intuition. And if you take your hands off the wheel too long, a gentle chime reminds you to stay focused, no harsh disengagements. But it's not just about automation, it's about connectivity. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, fully supported, both wireless. Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi hotspot, over-the-air updates, all standard. You can update the car's software while you sleep, adding new features, improving performance, or enhancing safety without ever visiting a dealership. Porsche has already rolled out multiple major updates since launch, improving everything from voice recognition to battery management. Voice control. Hey Porsche wakes the system instantly, and it understands natural speech. Hey Porsche, lower the temperature and play some jazz. Done. Hey Porsche, find the nearest charging station with restrooms. On screen. It even recognizes multiple user profiles, so the car knows who's driving and adjusts seating, mirrors, and preferences automatically. And then there's the Porsche Connect app, your digital key and command center. Lock or unlock the car from your phone. Precondition the cabin before you get in. Monitor charging status. Activate the welcome lighting sequence. You can even honk the horn or flash the lights if you're trying to find it in a crowded parking lot. It's seamless, intuitive, and deeply integrated. One of the coolest features, the welcome light sequence. When you approach the car, the headlights and taillights animate in sync, the doors unlock silently, and the interior glows to life, all without pressing a button. It's not just convenient, it's emotional. It makes you feel like the car is happy to see you. And for those who love personalization, the Panamera lets you save multiple driving profiles, customize screen layouts, and even set preferred charging times to take advantage of off-peak electricity rates. This isn't just a car, it's a smart, connected lifestyle device. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter, performance. Because all the luxury and tech in the world mean nothing if the car doesn't deliver when you stomp the throttle. And here, the next-gen Panamera doesn't just deliver, it glides. Under the skin, you've got a plug-in hybrid powertrain, a twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8 paired with a rear-mounted electric motor and a new 25.9 kilowatt-hour battery pack. Total output: a staggering 718 horsepower and 663 lb-ft of torque. That's more than a Lamborghini Urus, and it's a four-door Grand Tourer. And because it's hybrid, the electric motor delivers instant torque off the line, while the twin-turbo V8 builds to a scream that sends chills down your spine. And the numbers? They're impressive. The Turbo S hits 60 miles per hour in just 3.0 seconds. The base e-hybrid does it in 4.4. Top speed: 196 miles per hour. Electronically limited, of course. And it does it all with a calm, almost eerie composure. There's no drama, no wheel spin, no lurching, just a relentless surge of acceleration that pins you to the seat. It's not violent, it's authoritative. But it's not just about straight-line speed. The handling: razor sharp. The Panamera gets adaptive air suspension with rear-wheel steering, up to 5 degrees of counterphase steering at low speeds for tighter turns, and in-phase at high speeds for stability. The result: a car that feels smaller than it is, dancing through corners with precision and balance. The steering is weighted perfectly, not too light, not too heavy, with real feedback coming through the wheel. And the brakes: massive carbon ceramic discs, bringing this 5,200-pound beast to a stop from 60 miles per hour in just 106 feet. That's supercar territory. And the best part? It's comfortable. Even in Sport Plus mode, the ride is supple, soaking up bumps and imperfections without crashing or jittering. Switch to Comfort mode, and it glides over the road like a magic carpet. There's no noise, no tire hum, no wind whistle. Just the distant howl of the turbos and the soft thump of the suspension. It's serene, calming, and yet, at any moment, you can unleash pure fury with a flick of your right foot. In real-world driving, it's a dream. On the highway, it's whisper quiet, with minimal wind or road noise. The suspension soaks up expansion joints and potholes without drama. In the city, it's easy to maneuver despite its size, thanks to tight turning circles and excellent visibility. And on twisty back roads, it handles with surprising poise. Body roll is minimal, turn-in is sharp, and the all-wheel drive system keeps you planted through corners. This isn't just a long-range cruiser, it's a genuinely engaging driver's car. Now, let's talk about the battery. Because what good is all this power if you can't use it without constantly plugging in? The next-gen Panamera packs a 25.9 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery pack, optimized for both performance and efficiency. And thanks to the new platform, it's more compact and better integrated than ever. EPA estimated electric-only range? Up to 55 miles. More than double the outgoing model. That means most daily commutes can be done silently, emission-free. In real-world driving, we saw around 48 miles on a mixed route, which is outstanding for a high-performance hybrid. But the real magic is in charging. With 11 kilowatts AC charging capability, the Panamera can go from 0 to 100% in under 3 hours on a level 2 charger. It uses the CCS standard, but Porsche also offers a free adapter for Tesla's NACS network, meaning you can plug into the vast majority of superchargers across the US. And with the upcoming integration into the Tesla network, Panamera owners will have access to over 15,000 chargers nationwide. No range anxiety here, just freedom. Now, let's be real, no car is perfect. So let's break down the pros, the cons, and how it stacks up against the competition. 3 major pros. First, the performance. The Panamera Turbo S is one of the quickest production sedans ever built, a true halo car for the hybrid age. Second, the design. The Panamera is arguably the most striking grand tourer on the market, sleek, aggressive, and timeless. Third, the practicality. With that massive trunk, limo-like rear legroom, and 55-mile EV range, it's the only car in its class that blends luxury, performance, and real-world usability. Now, the cons. 1. The price. Starting at over $115,000, this isn't a car for the masses. It's for collectors and enthusiasts. 2. The fuel economy. While the hybrid system helps, the twin-turbo V8 still drinks fuel, around 18 mpg city, 26 highway, a trade-off for raw emotion. And the competition. The Mercedes S-Class offers more luxury and a quieter ride, but it's heavier and less engaging to drive. The BMW 7 Series is more tech-focused, but it doesn't have the same driver feel. The Lucid Air has more range and more space, but it's less dynamic. So where does the Panamera win? In balance, it's the only car that combines Porsche's legendary driving dynamics with grand touring comfort and hybrid efficiency. It beats the S-Class in driver engagement. It outshines the 7 Series in performance. But it lacks the third-row seating of an SUV, and it's not for everyone. So, final verdict. The next-gen Porsche Panamera, with its new platform and hybrid power, isn't just a great grand tourer, it's a landmark achievement. It proves that a car can be luxurious, efficient, powerful, and stunningly beautiful, all at once and without compromise. It's for the driver who wants the pinnacle of German engineering without sacrificing excitement. For the tech enthusiast who craves innovation. For the collector who wants something rare, special, and historic. But is it for everyone? No. If you need over 300 miles of range on electric power, if you're on a tight budget, or if you're not ready to embrace a high-performance hybrid, this might not be your car. But if you want the perfect blend of elegance, performance, and soul, the Panamera is as close as it gets to automotive perfection. So, what do you think? Is this the most exciting grand tourer of the decade? Would you trade efficiency for that level of craftsmanship and emotion? Or would you go for something more practical? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like, subscribe, and comment below what car you want reviewed next.